What's up, guys? Sleepz here with another episode of My Journey to an Ultimate Team, and we start this episode off by signing Wesley Sneijder. We got him for 43,250 coins. That is an absolute bargain. I really don't think I would have gotten him any cheaper than that. And we put him in the squad, put him on the bench for the BPL, and we searched for a match with the BPL because Sneijder, along with the rest of Serie A, were low on fitness, so we need to rest him up for a match. We come across this guy in a 4-1-2-2, building a Liga squad. He's got Benzema up there, partnered with Bato, who is not in La Liga, but I guess he just had him up there for some reason. And he opens up the scoring here through Benzema. A very, very weird header. I think that came off of my defender's head. I don't know if it came off of Czech's gloves, maybe one of his players. Point is, it falls to Benzema. Benzema has an open net, and he finishes very easily. No way is he going to miss that. On to this next one. We equalize through Robin van Persie, and this is the reason that I do not have Puyol in my Liga squad as a center back. He is just way too slow, and even somebody who is not very quick like Robin van Persie can just leave him in the dust, and Puyol was never going to catch up there. But we take the lead finally through Torres. We intercept, we pass the ball around nicely, we play Torres through, he's in on goal, 1-on with the keeper, and he finishes comfortably to give us our lead back. On to this next goal. Torres scoring again. There's the 1-2. We play Torres through. He's in on goal, and here's a nice, beautiful, perfectly powered chip floating into the net to give us our 2-goal cushion, which we want to have every single game. Torres picking up his second, and now on to the next goal. We're out here on the wing, using a bit of pace. Torres is out there, and I see Silva in there, and he is by far no king in the air. But where the cross is perfect is that, and David Silva's positioning, there's just no way he was going to miss that. Very easy to get that on target. All he had to do was nod that in, and that was the end of the scoring for that one. So we win 4-1, and we pick ourselves up at that game 858 coins. Not too bad. On to this next one. We're going to have Sneijder out there. He makes his debut, and we will see how it goes for him. We search for a match, and this next team we come across was actually very good. One of the better teams I've played. He's in a 4-3-1-2. And he had a very strong premiership. He has Aguero up front, partnered up with Torres. Suarez behind them. He's got an informed Ramirez, an informed Carrick, and Torre in midfield. So extremely, extremely defensive midfield. And some of those players have that defensive trait where they just it's the trait where they can read passes or whatever, that FIFA trait. So it was really, really hard to break down his midfield. All of those defensive-minded players in there. And as you see, he took the lead through Torres fairly early on and beating me at the near post. And then Bonucci failing me right there. He let Aguero through. I switched to Abate because I thought he was going to go down the wing. He ended up cutting in, and Bonucci just failed me. And then right here, he picks up a third through Torres. And I'm like, oh God, it's going to be like yesterday. I have to make some type of epic comeback like I did yesterday. So I'm pushing for this comeback. We play this over the top to Mikeli. Mikeli is in on goal, and he finishes comfortably. And I'm thinking at this point, okay, maybe I can do this 2 episodes in a row. That would be amazing. Pick that ball up, and let's go and try to do this again. We actually get a second here. Some good passing. We go down the wing, and we cross this in, and this is a nice header for Mikeli. He's in a great position. Again, Mikeli is no beast in the air, just like David Silva, but he manages to put that one away. But unfortunately, that was it. I was creating loads and loads and loads of chances, and I really thought that the comeback was possible, but at the end, I just did not have enough time to get that final goal and at least equalize. There you saw the stats. He did have more shots, but most of those shots were all in the first half. Whereas second half, I was just dominating. I probably had like 1 shot in all of first half. But second half, came back but couldn't quite finish. And on to this next one. This guy also, very good premiership. 4-3-1-2. Drogba and Torres up front. Ozil behind them. But our luck was a little more on our side this time. We play through to Hernandez. Hernandez in on goal. And you see Hernandez, you can really, really depend on this guy. He never really lets me down, and that's just where you want him to be, on the right side, and he will finesse it with that left every day. On to his next goal. We play it down the wing, and this is a great header for Mikeli. Mikeli is not good in the air, but look at that positioning. He sees the ball coming in, he runs in front of that of Richards, I think that was, and heads that one away nicely. On to our third. We have a triangle pass here. We play Mikeli through. And I mean, the triangle pass was just easily busting this guy's defense wide open. And Mikeli's in our goal, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he's definitely going to win that. So that gave us 3 goals. This game went a lot better against this guy than last game, and we have time for one more. 1-2. Mickley is in on goal, and this time I decided to just take it past the keeper with the heel to toe flick, I believe it's called, something like that. That seems to work every single time to take it past the keeper if you're in on goal, and I have a nice open net. No way is Mickley gonna miss that. So that gave us our 4th, and unfortunately we couldn't get a max goal bonus, but we do get 4 goals and we do get a clean sheet, so that will mean a pretty decent take for the coins. That game we picked up 927 coins, which is not bad at all. And this is one of the guys who did not want to press X, and he wanted to sit here and watch the players go off the pitch for whatever reason. But that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. And I guess this is something that I have to say a little more to get more followers on my Twitter. But I have set up a Twitter, and I have to be a little more consistent about telling you guys about this. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to start putting the link in the description every episode. It's twitter.com/xxsleepsxx, same as my YouTube. So follow me on Twitter, guys. And that was going to be it. Like it if you liked it. Please leave me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.